So, welcome to this session. In today's session, we will be working on a task where we have a directory full of different types of files. So, it has each images, it has Word documents, it has TXT file, it has Java file, and our task is to sort these files based on their extension. That all PNG will move to one folder, all JPGs files will move to one folder, Java will move to one folder, docx will move to one folder, and like that. And to perform this task, first I will create test files. That I will create a directory, then I will create some files in those directory. Then I will write the code to move it to the directory as per its extension. Let us start with that. Let us create a directory first. I'll say sort files, and I will move to this location. And now I'm going to create different type of files. For example, I will have files extensions is equal to, I will say, PNG, then GIF, then JPEG, then docx, Java, and .txt. So we have these extensions which we will be operating on, and to currently you can see that current directory has 0 files in 0 directory. You can see the current status of current directory here. So next step I'm going to create this test file. So I will say, suppose in this case I will be creating 5 files for each extension type. So let us start, and I will say file count is equal to 0, is equal to 1. Let us start with 1. File count is less than equal to 5 dollar file count. And what are we going to do? That we'll say extension in dollar file extensions. Here we will be creating a new file for all of these. New item type file name is going to be, I will use double quote so that the file count can be expanded to its value. So I will say file dollar file count dot extension. It will become as file1.png, file1.gif, and like that. Path is going to be the current folder, and this should work. Let us see that it is working or not. Unexpected token. Okay, I think I have to put dash here. Item file type, file count, path, file1 already exists, dollar extension. Okay, there is error in my code. I will say remove item file1. Let us start again. I think we need 4 each here. Let us see. In variable, missing in variable. Okay, we don't need dash here. So we have created our file, and you can see we have 5 file for each of 6 extensions. So total we have uh, 30, but you see that the file names are not correctly created. We have 2 dots here, so I will say I will remove all the I'm going to remove all the items. Filter star.star. Cannot remove item at because it is in use. Okay, you can see we have 30 files here, and we have 0 files here. That means that all files have been deleted. So let us start again with creation of files. I will go here and remove this dot because dot is already in the variable part of the variable file extensions. Let us create, and I will say so we have created 30 files right here. You can see the count here. This is our test files that we are going to operate on. Let us see the count of number of files. So we have 30 files and all are empty. So but that doesn't matter because we are not doing anything with the content of the file. We will be just moving the files. So first task is to get the file in the current directory. We are doing with get child item file, right? That we have get child item file dash file, and this will give me all the files in the current working directory. Next step is to we will have to extract let me store it in the variable. We all have the file is one at the 0 index is file1.docx. So what are we I'm going to do that I'm going to check the available properties and the functions available in the file type, that is file info. So I get this file type is file info, and it has method append text, copy, decrypt, type, like that. But what we need is a way to get the extension of the current file. String extension. Let us see that if it is possible or not. Files 0 extension. Okay, we can get the docx as the extension. Okay, so what we are going to do when we get the docx as the extension, I will have to check the what is the type. It is of a string type or some other object type. So it is of type string. So we can do that. I can say substring starting from 0 to end docx. If I say 1, then I will get the docx part without the dot. So what are you going to do that we'll check that this folder creates or is there or not by using the test path. If that folder is there, then we do not create the folder, we will just move the file over there. And if that folder is not there, for example, if docx folder or png folder is not there in there, then we first create it. So what are we going to we are going to do is that There's a files. I'll say for each file in dollar files. Let me just print the uh, extension first for all the what is called for all the files, so that I can see that my code is for getting the extension is working. I will say write output and dollar file dollar extension substring one. We have the extension working properly. And what are we going to do next? Next, we are going to do to add a check that this folder with this extension name is working or not. So I will say folder name is equal to dollar file extension dot substring this. Okay. Then I will add if test path folder name, then write output that exists, else write does not exist. So none of the folder exists right now. So next I'm going to do what happened, that if the folder does not exist, we are going to create it. I will write here creating folder uh, folder name, and I will say new item type directory name is going to be folder name. This will create a folder, and over here I will say folder name already exists. You can see that I have changed the string from single quote to double quote, because in double quotes PowerShell does string interpolation, where it replaces the variable name with the value of the variable. So let us test that folder is getting created if it is not present, and if it is present we are just skipping it. Docx already exists, if already exists, it is saying that all the folders are already there, so it is not created, and you can see I'm getting directory 0. So we only have files, we do not have directory. So what is the issue? Let us debug. Test path, check the path. Let us check the path. $docx false. Okay, let us try again. Name that, and path is equal to current directory, and let us move this test path dash path dollar folder name Okay, I got this, but I have to do that. If it does not exist, then create. Okay, let us undo the deleting of the right statement. Go back here. If it is not there, then create. So if it is not there, then create. So we have folders created of 5 types: docx, gif, java, jpeg, txt, depending on the extension of those files. Let's clean the screen and go back. So we have already folders created, so it is not going to be created again. I will come down here and say move item, uh, path, literal path, destination, force, filter, include, exclude, pass through, credential, confirm. So I will say move item path, target, link type, ps path. So I will have to check that what is ps path. So I will say files 0, ps path is core file system learning. So this is path to the part. This is path to the file that we want to move, but we need some full name, maybe something full name or path name is there. It has to be there so that we can directly get the file system name or path name. So let us see. Okay, so full name is the right thing. Let us start with for loop and say move item path dollar file dot full name, destination is we don't need a full name. Let me check again. What is the base name? So file1. Okay, target link type mode, because the file is already in the current directory, so I don't need entire uh, absolute path to the file. Base name is the name, last length, link target name is okay. So I can use name. Okay, let us start, and I will say sorry. Let us start again. Move item path is going to be dollar file dot name, destination is going to be folder name, and instead of running moving the file, I will say what if. It will print that what it will do instead of doing it. Performing the operation move file on target this destination png. Okay, so it will do the work that we are saying it to do. Go back, remove this what if, and let us clean it a little more. I will remove the output, and so we have folder name. We're testing that this folder exists or not. If it doesn't exist, then we are creating it, and then we moving our file to that folder name. Let us print text. This time we are going to move the files. Performing the operation move file on target our file name to destination, that is the docx folder, and you can see that the files have been moved to their respective folder. And if you see at the prompt here, let me clean the screen. You see at the prompt we have 0 files currently and 6 directories, and Let me recurse on those directories to show you that all the moved files. So you can see we have this is the sort files, that is the directory where we are currently in. This directory, the current directory, the parent directory of all the subdirectories. We have docx with all the docx files. We have GIF folder with all the GIF files. We have Java with all the Java files. We have JPEG with all the JPEG files. We have PNG with all the PNG files. We have TXT with all the TXT files. So our task where we had to move uh, files to the respective folder is accomplished, and hope you learned from this, and see you in the next lesson. Thank you.